Good morning, everyone. I'm Oliver and I go to McGill University. And today we're going to be looking at all of campus and a lot of cool places to visit. So I live in the gay village, as you can see from all the rainbow balls over there. And we have a wonderful view of the city. So now we're on Sherbrooke, which is the second largest street in Montreal. And so many of the best places to visit are This is actually Montreal's 375th birthday, which is why there's many installations all over the city. So now we're passing the McGill campus. We'll be walking around this later though, so we'll be getting more in it. Right now we are on Peel Street, which is just a huge hill, and people actually ski and snowboard down it in the winter. So we're going to start this tour of campus. This building is the management building, and I'm actually studying business here, so I basically live there. So this street right here is McTavish, which is the only big street that runs through campus with the business there and the rest. So now we're going to be looking at main campus. Over here is McLennan, the biggest library on campus, and underneath is Redpath, one of the smaller ones. Right now we're walking inside one of the underground tunnels because majority of the campus is actually connected with them because the winters are very, very cold. So behind me is Redpath Hall, an actual museum on campus, and over here is Leacock, which hosts the biggest lecture halls in all of campus. And in front of us is Lower Field, which they actually turn into a skate park during the winter, and they have snowball fights and a bunch of... So behind me is the arts building, the iconic McGill building. Fun fact, Get Smart filmed one of their getaway scenes from that building. So we just left from the main part, and behind me here is where most of the computer science and engineers will find a lot of their classes. We are currently underneath one of the engineering buildings, and in that room they actually have a school pub every Friday hosted by the engineers. As a matter of fact, many of the faculties actually have a on-campus $1 beer night, such as management on Thursdays and arts as well. We will be leaving campus now, going to the east side, which is known as the McGill ghetto. It's not actually a ghetto, but most of the students who don't live in dorms live. You will find tons of Bixby bikes all over Montreal, and it's a very cheap, fast way to travel. And Montreal is actually the first city to come up with the big. So as we're walking around the ghetto, there's a lot of like walk-ups. This one's actually fraternity, but that is really small in McGill. Greek life in general only actually makes up about 1% of the school population, which is rather low for a lot of other universities. So now we're on Park, which is the edge of the ghetto, and over here is Milton B, one of the most popular 24-hour cafes that students study at during final season. We just walked to Plaza, or Place des Arts if you're really American, and we're going to be going through one of the entertainment things they have. Unfortunately, there's a lot of construction and they aren't done with the actual event yet. Sorry, I can't show y'all, but stuff happens. Montreal is actually a very bike-friendly city. You'll even see they have separate bike lanes from the car lanes that people can go on. We are currently inside the McGill bookstore. Tons of things to buy. Highly recommend. So this building here is for the Faculty of Dentistry. Huge thing at McGill. Everyone loves their pearly whites. I hope everyone enjoyed your little trip around McGill and Montreal. I'm headed back to New York, where I'm from. So if you have any questions, snap me.